phenomenon of ritual killings for money, as well as money doubling, has been in existence in the country for a very long time. But in recent times, there's been a high spate of these vices in the country. Quite recently, a 10-year-old boy was killed in Kasoa by his teenage friends, and this has given rise to the conversation around such vices in the country, while some have laid the blame on traditional media houses for giving the space for such persons to operate. Others are saying that, well, the systems have been failing. But today on Say It Loud, we are actually here at Kasoa to find out from some residents on exactly what they think may have given rise to the proliferation of ritual killings and some of these other vices. My name is Lord Harris Idwasari. When we return from the break, the conversation continues. Welcome back. So today, Say It Loud team, we are here at the Kasoa Underbridge, the CBD police station, to be specific, the markets around here. And we have here some of the vendors, as you can see here, doing their wares. But Papa, tell me, what at all is it with Kasoa? You say over the years, no, every crime, and then you say armed robbery, or yekun another time, several criminal activities. What is the problem here? Is it the place? Yeah, as I said, yeah, dissolve Kasoa to say yeah, Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, what is going on in Kasoa?
To me, the me feel say yenya baraso ha nka beboa pa because yenya baraso ha nka beboa. To me, the nka me okay pa nti omo mo na baraso mra Kasoa.
In your opinion, what do you think is the cause of the rise in ritual killings within the society, Kasoa to be precise?
No, me sure say other TV stations, no, be on my bad TV so the way I'm see canon, and so share my and crown the issue. To me, no TV station there can be on my and come here and way.
Okay, Martina, what can I say? But when we say if you to say, right, even before TV stations came, there were ritual killings. How is it that we are now saying TV stations now? Emma
to me, that make us say balance no moment baha and TV stations, no, and also me fear say and kwana optimism. Me kwa me penny no do baby na campus me the marry call but nyam student no na my dey masa twa asan. Let
me go to the next question. Papa, what is it with Kasoa? I said bibi boni bia ye te say ABC or Kasoa and then ye te say yekun obi wa ha and then armed robbers are shooting crop wa ha and several other things. Is the issue with Kasoa or what is it?
Kasoa no fair Bribia aba na ahantesa mo na habie no hakwaye bia ya manfra fu bibre abekan ho wa ye te kwa ho aze kura no se wote ha no wa hwe kura na de san na afiri bi na bedura kwa na ye pa jo bag dine ye wosa police for no eboa ne se ye nya police for no bi kan ho na tam bia on patrol mantem letime boa yen ente sa de Kasoa de so bi firi an se edin ya ye bode ya jiwia se afana nyina afa a wo se ye nya obi obeboa yen maka Kasoa no nsemone e koso no police for no ye boa o na afi nsemone ntimi kofom.
Do you think that it's a security issue?
Yeah, it's a security issue. If you say security for no go do police for soldier for boom na so mo ye adwuma no ha e masa ne mabon ne nkoso ha a security issue.
In your opinion, no, apart from security issue, what other thing do you think is causing the increase in ritual killings, money doubling situations now?
And as I say, no, so also TV so obehunu na obi ye juju bi behunu na kwala bi kura na behunu dollar bebre begu nanim eti se na danfo no so nam onu fe say so nya sa skalibi no koya na dem hu on say akwala be say 15 years na se hu we sa de na li ntrim dam se so koso no nya sa skalibi sa advert no mo ye ni nyina na so mu yi fie TV ne so etime boa ya nkasa
unim say assistance no TV stations no. Apart from that, no. Say, meaning say, oh, Facebook about, oh, Facebook about say, Malam phone and then was send no friend request. Or more YouTube, into say TV station no, or more cancel. That's all. social media. I know you understand.
Social media for no say name bi wo ho a asa be go social media ho no. Omo wa fe social media ho ne ma na kugu ho ne ade. Say omo can see TV ni so a be huru say be hunu kwan be fa so be ko social media no so. Any ade if social media bi wo koto wa social media say timi broko no. It didn't say about say TV dey ni wi a TV ni kwa chiri social media no say TV dey ni wi betimi ayi the social media dey so ye ho kwan dey no so be fa so.
Jem pan say na yetimi cut it down on ritual killings, money doubling situation. This and money.
Media my family say, can say, o mind bia mpuntu en koso bia no. Sa no man ba because da bia na obia preso benyes kan tentem. Ena mpanfo no so omudi anim no o say omutimi di omna si form. Na script na o Kasoa na tight because Kasoa kro no me hu ne say bedu some year bi no you can say kro no be bokla because e bedu me kro ntimi mpie wo dem kro ntimi na e be be ku physical apontin kro ntimi ku obi enko ba bia police for na chew kra na katamuaso sa no majaw why I say nti o say o script na tight e o Kasoa na mpanfo no so omo yo ma no say o be ma mpuntuo abomman say be ya e dey so nyo bebre.
Do you think Kasoa should be dismantled or leveled like the way Sodom and Gomorrah? Okay, so now Sodom and Gomorrah too was noted for these things, and then they cleared the place. Do you think the same thing should happen to Kasoa?
I say we put a sense so.
Indeed, young treaty Kasoa says Sodom and Gomorrah. Among clear Kasoa.
There be clear Kasoa, but script in any very tight. So you folk on a best of campo Hakrana. There be no more patrol Kasoa. Sabaya, be a form.
But when that happens, no, Yemano, how do you sensitize them so that they don't get influenced by some of these temptations? What do you think is causing them to want to go and do rituals to get money?
Say TV stations no, radio stations no count, and friends social media account because say bibi Kasoa our phone so a primo money here. Because you have several banana now on TV so do tie obetie and TV station for no say obi dis abi bisa na ba obi dis ade na ba say mo ya ho avet mama e wo so mutwam o say sa no man na tu ase obi di ko TV station say me yeska duro ha me say obenya ska faska bra baji hu ya say be so sani pa say etime che no.
So that is for the traditional media, but yanka social media, how do we control something like that on social media? Because in Colano, they use their parents' phone and things to access Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on. How do we control that?
And American say, one say, our phones will be brain account. The phone that one the banafa or the board game or the blazo. Only my bisana dia or the phone here. I didn't know show phone also. No kind of chrome. The brain also for our phone and my union aban. Was the banner Pia one thing. We come now from Godia Grono Denachi. No man go ahead as a court. Akra de minim sanka ene wan ko school kra na wo fie de wa fo kanutie ade omo ye no usua bi usua obesu obedi agro kra na obedi no dan obedi no fie enye se omema kwan se obi ampie obi afa ye say ne nyina ka ho na ma bebre say eba the film Nana.
So this is Nana. Nana sells shoes over here at the Kasoa market around the underbridge. Yeah, watching Say Loud. So tell me, in your opinion, a lot has been said. Some are saying social media parents have to be stand on their children on controlling what they access on social media. Some have also called for a ban of money doublers and people who propagate those things on our traditional TV station. But what do you think?
Me for instance and your man Kasoa TV so near the other no face cabra bejiska send me na me send ne sano mana we offend say ruminati ni your man Kasoa TV so no the team will say yen sano man won say yen youth no you need this sano man echi you need this sketch ti scanner you need echi no yen penifo na ngasa no penifo no omonwe ho and I am youth no so no yen dream penifo nti e kwaya penina afa so a ono wedi ye no yen ye youth no so ye pese so ye dey ye fa so ne edi nti amon man na ngasa na ka apart from we even say party we Kasoa for instance na ngasa no ewu die ni sa rapes ni sa no ma no ekoso Kasoa rough yen ye aka say street boys na ngasa na yen ya konfo bibile na ngasa na ti kwan wase father say but asem no to ye betumi ebu obi kura wa ha say kunipa no ye kunipa no ko police station na ko report to a e be ka tro say wan kasa ko chi say nipa no ye dey ebra wo civilian no ye say ko chi say nipa no ye dey
that's the policeman sana policeman ka
o ko police station kura e betumi aka tro say ko chi nipa no bra e bi esi ozongo ada say ye wo bia wo ye kunipa ye kun bia wo papa na ye kun wo maame ana say ye kun nua bi o bia wa ko police station wo wa ko report no ye be ka tro say wo ko chi nipa na ye dey ebra ada say nti sa no ma no e ko so Kasoa say wo di agro wo di lives e di agro esi e be kun sisi free enko bebia wo ko poli e be bu egu e be tu e be bu atu egu enko bebia nti Kasoa no the best thing is say ye hia balance angasa o Kasoa ye hia balance soldier balance and say police station ye hia soldier balance angasa o Kasoa ada say bia overhead we bia fire service police station we bia omo de aye we police we omo de aye soldier balance ana e friend say soldier for bebe 500 egu ase a na omo patrol Kasoa kronim nyina ye won say no ye Kasoa wo ye na ye timamfo no e save
but don't you think if they bring such a large number of security personnel as Okano ebema ehu abankrofo do things that their freedom is being infringed on
wona wo ye ye friend say wona wo ye we normal person ehun kan but the odi bone no sankrofo no begu kronimu a omo an behun say sankrofo no ma begu kronimu no omo nti no mo ba nti ono angasa obebo shake ti da mega waja say nti ono obebo shake say sankrofo no ma ba no ono nti no mo ba ya mega na woni me adwin yeah see now I say the best thing no that must say
we are still scouting around. We'll be speaking to more people who will tell us basically about what they think can be done about this situation. There's a high rate of these killings over here. There's a young man. He looks like he's hip. Tell me, what do you think is causing? What do you think is causing the increase in ritual killings and such activities in the country, using Kasoa as a case study?
Okay, thank you for your question. I think it's lack of job, yeah, because nowadays there's no job in the system and the youth are not getting access to work. So if they are there is no work. They have no option than going for that things.
And how about parents? How do you think parents what role do you think parents can play in all of this? Some people have blamed traditional media for showing or giving the platform for these people to advertise. Others are saying that these people are on social media. I'm sure when you go to Facebook, Twitter, you hear about some of these things. How do parents come in all of this?
Okay, I think parents can advise their children or the youths from those things. But me, according to me particularly, there is lack of job. Because if someone is having work, he will not get time for those things. He will wake up in the morning and go to work.
Have you ever been enticed to participate in it? Have you ever been enticed to say, take your money for it to be doubled, or some malam somewhere has told you that bring this person and you'll be rich?
No.
You've never been tempted to do so?
Yeah, I've been getting some messages, but I don't follow them.
Okay. And why do you think this is so? In your opinion, why aren't you? Do you work?
I'm a student.
You're a student.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes you feel pressure or pressured when you don't have money and things.
Sometimes I feel pressured, but my parents are there, so everything I consult them.
Okay. So for you, it's your parents who have helped you in not indulging in such acts?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. What's your name?
I'm Samuel Jan.
Samuel Jan. All right. So we're speaking to Samuel Jan. Going to this. Bema, your first thing. Tell me, how can we curb the incidence of money doubling, ritual killings? Kasoa,
I think the whole thing is all about work. Yeah, there's no work in the nation. The youth are crying, and the government are not doing anything for the youth.
When you say the government is not doing anything for the youth, what exactly do you mean? Because I know the government has put in systems.
If there is work, no one will waste time and go and sit in front of a screen and watch money doubling people. They will always focus. There's no work. We plead SSS, we plead school, then we are on the street today, hustling for food. But some people will not have time and go and do that kind of things that we are doing on street, because street life is not easy. We are facing a lot of things. And you'll be hard working. Will be or quick money. And you know, no access now TV station better access and you know beko. Or one no beko. And it's how no man was there say muchaso. Someone to be provided work for the youth now. So no man so muchaso. Because who yes I know who promote you at the end of year. Now go for and go search for that thing. Ade bia nso e TV so bia nim say papa ntina wo ba TV station obi kura be ka o na kura so be ka so wanya sika because now only she. That's how the thing go.
So I have with me Auntie Everything. Tina, we the cafe me say a cost of Auntie Tina sells bread here at the Kasoa market. But person me find out from you. Sika drone na sefona sesia abe busu wo krom no. The bed then na Genesis say for it to stop or for it to cut down.
The person monya ni say I was a mama police for no omunya ward ewo o menyum said the be ya omuntimi sikado na ntimi enkoso too much na fe wo so TV a we ya na den omudi hu nti eno no me fi say mlante ya ne hwe TV no mu keka sansa mu na eno na ma o ehye omun kran so omun koje sikado na omun yesa no ma no nti me fi say police for no ya wada ebia betimi ya o betimi ya hu bibi kakra
mbi say o oba
me oba
nti jena wo obeya umma oba no to be tempted say ono so pese ne ho tre na obuka ko jisigedru.
Oh, I was a me ejuma na said the beya will be semi bibi and so co school no be sani bibi a meti media mano nti no ma nye ejuma no be semi bibi na mentimi amfa ma na obetimi ayesa de no
se oye ejuma na omano na it gets to a point ubisa na you don't want to give to him because if you don't have a, then what happens now? Ushia Namfufua, they are spending big. How do you think he's going to cope?
So how
do you think parents Jenna so that children won't be enticed or drawn into such things?
I was saying nti wo be pie na on ba ya e wo se hu se wa ba ba bia wo ba no ko bia e wo se hu na wo hwe ni su ye se de be ya wontumi nkosa ate bia no.
Right, so we have been speaking to some residents here at Kasoa CBD, close to the police station and specifically around the underbridge, been telling us about what they think has given rise to the ritual killings and some of the other vices happening here in Kasoa and by extension in the country.
Hi, my name is Nanama McBrown. I'm proud to be part of Ghana Web Road Safety Campaign. Please do the right thing. Save a life. Brim.
Welcome back. This is Say Loud. My name is Lord Harris Eduasari. Today we are in Kasoa, in the central region. We are speaking to some residents here to find out exactly what may be the cause of the increase in ritual killings and some of these vices. I have with me Nana Efrosing.
Ernest Champion.
I have with me Ernest Champion. He's going to tell me Nana also Efrosing.
Samson Mensah Noble.
Great. See, I mean, starting from Champion. What is the root cause of the increase in killings, ritual killings in the country now?
The minimum is ritual killings now. You to Nankasana, Saturday is so many super baby. Now the minimum is a Caribbean or who that or who said that no Ebia or Siadia now, that no better me and Yeska. enti no wodani buda achina no hu say ndaso obi aniwa o pese o fa route ekwan bia so o de bere ebenya sika because so o school na nkasa o school no obi school na wasa begina kwan abaye abe stress ade na this what they don't call deep politics and say bibia chance wonya sika so woni adwene bia say mia school american bewie aye mia madwuma enti san be dia kwan obafa so a wono ankasa ebetimi a survive no e na woye enti obi apentem anya ne ho adentra wa hu se ni nua bi atoka ni nua bi nurse no obi okura wonya nurse bedam say adwuma bia ni wonti no obe force say ode no be wura nurse obe force say obetoka obe force say obeyesi enti yankasa yem no proper future am my future leaders and I say yankura na mo ba no yem no proper yenye proper arrangement mo enti wono say na so bia ni ba bia just wono fight ansa na wonya bibidia na yakwa obefa so fight so when you know so we do people we obefa so benya ne dia gunu botom ene hia enti me hu ni say adwuna yem institute ye teto dia to say nchirima ba befa no yenye bi nto enti wono onyina wonim say obi ameboa no enti wono na so fight epedisika free ho eno na akoso sa na mo bebrebe because sakura na akọ school na me fan say ogina be obi a was 17 years me fan say obe SS2 ana say SS1 nka afa na nka o sua dia SS oba out wa obe ya adwuma pesika no nka ko fight ko pesa ska in terms of nko de because wodim say anya bia me school kra me wo me nsa ndwuma me ya anya bi obo school no na street me ya phone chairman me ya ton phone Kasoa nyina me na me di o manim na nso no oba obi pa adwuma obi school obi kura kuta masters obo nya adwuma nya oba ne yenso ya tele ya ne ya hard ya ne ko pe busan kakra na de ba de abeton ade obi hu ni sa obi so baka say e kwa nko fa mu gina kwa kura ton ade no ebi mu kuta o ska ebi mu yese so wonim de ya nya ska no to so pentema de enya bi enti yem pen bi so bon bebe baba mpani fo so mo nya proper arrangement em my future leaders ya mo ba no say akwa na woko school no so obi school obenya adwuma ye ana ono ade na wo se na school e be ye na adwuma be bibia ya kwa theory draw abebe uko draw abebe na wo lay pass o school ma emfa hwem law emfa table mesi wo duane so dem mo kira akwa na say adwuma be o free school ba kwa na say wonya adwuma bia nya obetima ye adwuma obedi di akwa na no enye de chese ko draw abebe ko draw play ko na lay pass eno emfa hwe emma e wo Ghana mto yempani fo no mo nya de a abema enkwa no e wo se dachi e wo ho a omo ye omo wie school obetima nya adwuma de aye.
Thank you, Champion. I'll hold you there. Something. Do you agree with what the champion is saying? He's blamed it on leadership failure. What do you think?
I also support what he said. What we are going through now is our leadership failure. Even the Bible says, train a child the way he should go. When he grows, he will never depart from the right way you train him. Today, what are we saying? The children are living on their own. We don't punish the child. What are we teaching them? If we teach them the good things, they will grow up and do the good things. But we don't train the children. They will just go to school, they come out, they eat. Even in school, they don't punish children. In our days, they lay people on table. When they lay you for the first time, you won't do such wrong again.
But we are talking about how to prevent this in the first place. How do we do that?
If parents take good steps, they have to teach their children what to do. If you don't teach the children what to do, they will do what they want to do. So it's leadership failure that is causing the whole nation. We have tried one system before, and we are now trying another system. So if the system we are practicing now won't help us, we have to change for the old one. To me, the old system will help the country more than now what we are training.
When you say the old system, what exactly do you mean?
The old system, those days, even different parents can punish another parent child. These days, we are not seeing that things. Even in school, when a teacher punishes a student, the parent will attack the teacher. Meanwhile, the teacher is training the boy to be good for you, the family. We don't see that time. If a child go to the right way, they will say he has his right. What from that right? One man's right, it causing another person. So we have to have a plan for the youth. When a youth cause crime, he have to be punished. They should punish the youth. For others to know that if I do this mistake, this is the punishment I will go through. But we have some people, they say he has the right.
they will let the children go free. Another child will copy, and even he will do more than what the first child did.
What do you make of calls to ban content or persons who take part in the money doubling and advertising themselves in the traditional media?
In Ghana, we have so many pastors. What are they doing? We have leaders. What are they doing? They have to tell the children, this is the right way. If we train the children very well, if they won't go to those juju people. If you train your child with Bible, he won't go to that juju. So we have to train the children well. And we should let them know this is the path you should lead. And if you show them the good path, we won't see these things anymore.
So charity begins at home.
Charity begins at home, as you are saying. We the parents, we have an assignment to do. If you don't do our homework well, this is what we will be seeing. Even the children will later kill with the parents for money, as we are seeing. So we have to talk to our children very well.
Great. Tell me, I see you're selling phones. You're making a great deal of money. You're doing well. How do you think all this can be curbed? We have suggestions that we should go back to the old days when my parents or my mom can discipline you for misbehaving and your dad can beat me when he sees me doing wrong. Do you think that will help solve the menace we are in now?
No, it's not possible. It can be possible.
How?
You see, like now, like when say no, yakoi him. Obi bu obi ba ebia the way obi bono no. Ne man like awe ebia other we parent ne enye ne nje won say like the way obo ne ba no. Obi bu no man abro so. So what you say we go find say me bra banti ne dey ntime mu a. So like obi bu obi ba dabe and dey ntime mu.
According to you, what do you think will help? What steps do you think we can take to curb the incidents of ritual killings and people going to seek the help of these money doublers and all those things?
Like Saski do not say no one say youth need bleedy. So what you say for now, youth need bleedy. Sky anymore. Obi be ko bre obenya best 100 cedis, ebia 20 cedis, so be establish bibi so like oye ejuma. Obe ejuma ade be chon be shedwa. O metete ne pana buy for ba we see nti ne pana so be frustrated. O so biti cam na dan for biti cam, on so feel so be so twika ne bi. O be so live lazarus life, o be so like o feel okay. So what you say? Ne pana ba kwan o be ton ade nso aye nto ade. Ejuma ni o imagine say hwe ka so kakaka we nyina. Ye ni even company ba ko krampo onoma because so company we like eye ejuma because so youth eye ejuma that be company bi ene kaso no mpo like because so e be fa manfo be ejuma menya we bi kakaka de ben e di nti e kwan bi a be fa so benye scan or be.
So because of that some are saying that it's the leadership that have failed. They're saying that parents have failed, pastors have failed. They are not advising and educating people enough. The school system is failing. Do you think that is the case?
Obia na family, aban na family, pastors yoma family, parents yoma family. But the thing is, nepa no onye juma ye. Oh, at the moment when you do best 18, 19, like who feel say who atare a e ofa opesa oto. Won bibia obe hu bia ye we bia opesa oto. Wadan for kuta phone. Won so phone we me fam be me to. So what you say? Inti nepa no be so like oye bibi. Won na nsa to me corner no. E bia we school parent e man pressure. So like o page juma ye. Juma ni wonti den obeye. Ade obeye an say like every way say me bi obefa so betuma nyiska bia na obeye. Say tu no betwi a obetwi tu. Nipa no be kokun no ja akwaji skeduru a. Fine. And I'm all about so mo TV station ni radio stations. Omo masa ankofo na akwanya za like omo nya advert TV stations like some go omo nyina na chichi sa owners ni nyina akotum because I know one man pan coins like onye sa de na anka ne pan tumi nkosa like akwaji skeduru.
But you don't know that say bane the TV station, the traditional TV stations from doing those things are. Say no Sankrofono, they are coming into your DMs on Facebook or more YouTube pages and Twitter. And no, how do we keep that?
on say like one for nipa dodo say na mutiminya time ko Facebook so like o share sa anoma no nipa dodo say ba mo na obi o ti akwala o ti TV won hwe TV no we hu nipa na di number 2 obe peke na ma no mo say say ankwala no so ya ba no so ya adwene mo emudo betuma capture we how they call it na ma no onya capture eno anu no obe frɛ o fa be bra yesi obe try so be ade bi obe ye bia like obe okay bia e bia scan fie wo ebusuane bre nti ade bi obe ye bia obe yi ebusuane fi sa ha mo no like obe try so be reben obe ye yeah your friend Charles yeah
Boso then go so
oh bibi awoko
then I am to stop the incidents of ritual killings and people going to money doublers and fetish priests and co. What do we do?
Oh, I need a Kasoa near Ben says, Sisiano, I would say fraud by no. A mama chrono a war gun hang I blast because you to know Biblino Omufilis or mere fraud, no moon Juman Yania, don't mean Omufilis or mere fraud, or no shedem no. I see a fraud Nazi saying, so Sisiano, police for no this or more higher. Edians, yeah, you know more house as I disc. Any police for any this kind because Edian or Chua, Edian or Betria or Bejuska.
You don't see anything wrong with the fraud in the youth is doing?
Sorry?
You don't see anything wrong with the fraudulent acts that the youth is involved in?
Oh, fraud, they made me who say bonnet because Juma and Juma be a Juma Bible say Juma discover blow. Maybe I Juma. If you chrono a brew scan quiet Juma and I fraud is when you say Obenyeska. Juma pa
do that. If you do that, you are endorsing illegitimate ways of getting money. Okay, say fraud Juma. Obi yanchina Juma. We'll have a disorderly society, don't you think so?
Oh, that one is true, but
so you shouldn't be endorsing activities like that.
Oh, but I also say, youth, a Juma no and a Juma no and as I say, youth, baby fraud na here. But as I say, fraud na here, since a police for no money, FBI abako. This year we no much was this one man police in Asia. A Juma Ben away. Ghana, I'm Juma do send a Ghana ham. Police need to miss you, Juma Ben away. In time as this year, no musha up back when who phones you to Mitchell. Hang out, only that app, hang out, no. Police knew phones to Mitchell. No, I do more to do almost 500 cities. Last year, make a business, Galilea market. Police need to make a amount from 200 cities.
I think.
Also, who hang out, tell me phones. Hang
out, my dear.
App, and say app say what's up, yeah, chatting.
I don't know, police need to chill because you have hangouts on your phone.
Also, I'm chatting with a white person, a fraud na me, into watching me, or the 200 cities. But I be a Nipana and many cars and only relationship with women in him. In this year, because of say, yeah, fraud and I'm a bet and yeah, this is scheduled your son, yeah, when I'm not sure, I'm going to schedule, I send you to mention me.
Have you ever indulged in fraud before?
Sorry?
Have you ever indulged in fraud before?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And who influenced you to do it?
Oh, why? That one, no be anyone who go influence you. If you are a boy, you know, because it's like fraud. It starts with friendship, pamper. Yeah, like meeting a friend, talking to the person and chatting with the person. It's like a pamper, normal pamper as a friendship. But now, no. Sisi ana akwa echira sisi akwa do say sisi I didn't drone omo didn't drone ade rewe ma sisi akwa say aban in bad ways into police who crowd to mecho sisi ano fraud police need to see our no about search bi o phone on search o phone so into sisi ana say ye je sakawana disk duro na wo share no observe na be na ya na ma disk duro a ene untumi nchime ene me fa ho me ko into eno sisi ana say fraud no na makron na blast na se mumpa ye be schedule no ye be schedule no ye be se mumpa fraud no ye be schedule se you say fraud no mumpa because say fraud na wo share number search your phone app ba ko mutum tie and na say na mumpa fraud no ye be schedule
And a schedule so and you'll be answering a kunipa at the schedule. There were so many ways at the schedule. In the schedule. Why?
But this conversation we are having here is to prevent, right, people from indulging in sikejo because enubina
since adwuma no obi youth in bebre obi university court fi onye adwuma nye and as is ya no pressure na ekoso no edoso boys pressure doso e social media me ni Facebook account because okọ ma bon say young boy akwala kitikiti ba send friend request mo say o post me show boy me pressure am fa me and me angasa me new personal Facebook account nti me social media we no pressure for mo social media dey ko na sa we akonfo no mobile TV so ne sa schedule ne den no me we a sa akonfo na say sa ko mo na TV stations no mo sa akonfo no ba say mo close sa stations ni na because you pass be nya free mo so.
This is the case where you are saying that you, for example, why a fraud thing and you didn't require TV to engage in fraud. So how will closing of the TV stations help stop this?
Maybe they are no a different way. Fraud a different way. I have fraud. Ghana a grammar matter. Afrobi, mobile money na di na. One day fraud.
In the assistance now, if you get a good paying job, will you stop defrauding people?
Oh, me to me a man say Juma. Seriously, because me a street boy. Me a pre-money. Me to me a street. Me to me a man say Juma. Me man say Juma. They mean to me.
Ejuma bena unya anga obey apart from fraud.
Yeah, street na ya da no nim ne ya pe street so. Ente ya Juma ya be ya man na.
Yeah, na pe street.
O de bia me ada na me kan jo. Obi awo ne mo de na ma asase we so. Inti man say Juma no afiasa me kwatra man na obema 3 million 4 million. There be bra, ma me check ya. Me.
There are entrepreneurs. There are small businesses who don't wait till the end of the month.
Yeah, small business. Yes, sika free. Intima obi adwuma so de yes yempe. Yenim yes we dey ye sika free. Yes, small business ye sika free. Inti obi dey lala.
Inti is it something that you are going to stop once it's an illegal act?
Sisi ana e wa no de se mpenufo no mu hu yansa ebiebie ndwuma ebebre ma ya youth no meja sa ade ni na sikeduro ne sa afro no meja no ma awo ke hard se o mbeye edwuma ba se edwuma ni nu o mo edwuma ni nu nti sa no me why enti sikeduro ni mo ya den ye beje why sikeduro ni de ye beje.
You heard about the 10-year-old boy who was killed in Kasoa here, right? And I'm sure you heard that recently there's been an increase in ritual killings. And then how do you think, in your opinion, what do you think can be done to stop this from going on?
I think we the youth, we have to be in school. Like, all is peer pressure. The cause of all this is peer pressure. So, from me, my idea, I think the government should cancel the double track system so that we all the youth, we can be in school by now. So we won't be at home making the interest in money rituals, making money, because all is from peer pressure. Because he has seen his colleague has money and his colleague is selling in cars and stuff. So he also want to be in the same situation. So my idea is it's from peer pressure. So the only way we can stop this is to be in school by now. We are all supposed to be in schools.
You are not in school and you are home. How do you think your parents can help you so that this peer pressure does not get to you?
All the parents should be, the advice should be from our parents. They should force their children to stay at home, not to be going to other friends to play and other stuff. And that's all. We have to, like, the parents have to advise their children just to stay at home with them.
What do you think? How do you stop this?
Even when we are not in school, we should, maybe you are in the house, you can find a work to do. Like maybe some small business.
Small business like that. Your school going age. How old are you?
17.
You're 17. Okay, so if you're not in school and you're home, what are some of the small jobs you think you can do so that you not be enticed to go and approach fetish priests?
Okay, for me, I attend technical school, so when I come, I can maybe go to someone who will help me with maybe technical students, like who will help me in those fields, so I can learn more.
You've heard from residents of Kasoa on what they think may have given rise to the proliferation of ritual killings and other vices here and by extension in the country. Among other things, they have cited lack of jobs, failure of government institutions, and failure of leadership as some of the reasons why this has been going on. This has been another edition of Say It Loud. My name is Lord Harris Idwasari. Do join us for our next edition.